One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Miners will put total leather to crank us up. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Blue Hens offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. Right on the money. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed behind the line. It's Silver. Oh, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Wants to throw on first down. Going for a big play right off the bat. Touchdown!
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you can tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Using his legs, it's Silver. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The corners are walked up tight. Going to the run, it's Silver. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the upright. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the running back. Got a little space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Odom. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UTEP.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Pulls it, fired complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
He's got an open man. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Blue Hens are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be fourth down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line, and the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Odom. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Miners are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a...
Touchdown, Miners! Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, and I like this. The QB, you could tell. Quick read, see it, get the ball out of your hands, get the ball out wide to your playmaker, let him do the rest. No monkey business, no waiting in the pocket, no indecision. Nice job. He did a great job reading it and getting it out of his hands.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Brown will throw it. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give from the gun. Nice move to keep running.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's LeBoy. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's LeBoy. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the tight end, and they're able to get him on the ground. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Dead center perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He's taking the shot. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Delaware! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The option look. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. The biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
The Miners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Nelson. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. First time, the snap to the up man, they'll fake it. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Silver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Easy. Power football with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. He's got 50 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right on target the 1st time, now he'll try another from 24 yards out. He splits the uprights. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Makes the grab, it's Davis. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a man. It's Smith. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
To the air on second down. That's reeled in, it's Davis. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Odom. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
It's complete on the right side. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today.
The Blue Hens will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting... and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Miners send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Gets the back moving. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds a tight end. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Silver. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it... middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll give it to him again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting it second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Miners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Miners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He's got the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Miners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. The play action fake. Firing to the right, complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Takes the handoff. It's Silver. Gives him a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quick release by the QB. He's running free down the middle. The 20. Touchdown, Delaware. They move on top here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fakes to grab. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Miners headed quickly to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Unloads quickly. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Floats it out in space. To the 15. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ncaa. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. To the air, it's Nelson. Here comes the heat. Got it on the outside, it's Wilson. That running back looks as if he'd be at home in the receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their hands full because this is a complete running back. He's not good just blocking or running with the football, but he can catch it as well.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. This time they'll go to the running game. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. They don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contention.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ncaa! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Silver. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Silver. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Bringing the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Brown wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Patterson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Fires left. He makes a catch. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you.
Turning it on! A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
Have it with a 1st and 10. Wilson on the carry. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Now he's going to break the pocket. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score, they win.
Brown will throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. This one's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. He's looking to throw. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better?
He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime! This dude is just